Yeah, let's do Matarese.
Mostly because this is great performance from Recine.
Yeah, so Mike Recine was on with Joe Matarese. I love Mike Recine. I think he's very funny, very underrated. So he was on Joe Matarese's podcast. We heard Joe talking to Kevin Brennan about how he pays someone to book him big guests. Like he pays a publicist or something to book him guests. And they got Mike Recine, who I imagine he could have just asked someone for Mike Racine's number and gotten him on. But, you know, he got a publicist, he got Recine on, and Matarese has been enjoying doing these live streams lately. Oh, you were away, Craig. Can I update you on Joe's new format?
I watched.
Yeah, so it's interesting what he's chosen to do because we remember his mission statement at the beginning of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe has actually found a new format where he does a live stream for about an hour, give or take, interviews a comedian, and has no real format.
I got to be honest, this already looks and sounds better than when he's in the studio.
Way better. I was going to say, I love the fact that he completely abandoned everything he said he was going to do with the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the first time where I'm like, well, Joe, this is there's moments we'll mock, but there's times where like they start basically Racine kind of takes over the interview and starts asking him about like he tells him about like Racine's into the mafia podcast. They kind of start talking about that a little bit and Goodfellas and stuff. They talked about Joe Coy at the Golden Globes. Like they had some interesting discussions because it wasn't Joe doing what he thinks a good podcast would be.
Yeah, because why would he know that? But I do like this first clip because it's very funny. And the title is he talking to us?
Yeah, so I like I try not to be particularly arrogant, as you guys know. I never think we get the attention of these people, but in this case, no one else is covering Joe Matarese. So I think this one might be like geared toward us a little bit.
Hey folks, how are you? Welcome to another cold open to the beginning of the Joe Matarese show. Am I getting better at it? I don't even know. But let's do some plugs right here at the top. That should have a sound effect, but it doesn't.
I wonder, like, maybe he just gets regular trolls in his comments or something. But I think like we're the only show breaking down Joe Matarese at this point.
This already looks and sounds better and is better produced.
Yeah, he got rid of Mike Albanese.
Rest in peace.
And he's just going live and riffing. Now, I did have a bunch of clips a couple weeks ago that we didn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
When he's alone, it's a little more difficult. So this is mainly we're saying Mike Recine is a funny guy. And we're not saying Joe's better at podcasting all of a sudden. We're saying, hey, Recine is a pretty good guest.
This is introducing Mike Recine, and it is an almost 2-minute long clip.
It makes you appreciate Coach HP's introductions. Because you're like, sure, Coach HP is over the top, but at least it's like complimentary.
Yeah, today we got one of the best comedians. And hey, Mike.
Mike, are you the best comedian there is?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. In a few seconds, my guest will be in that window to the right or your left. I don't know how you're looking at the screen. Comedian Mike
upside down.
Recine.
You don't know how we're looking at the screen? What do you think? We're behind you, Joe?
It's definitely on the right.
Recine. You never know with these Italian.
Hold on. Go back a little bit. You do know because the guy's been in comedy for 15 years. maybe like I don't know, 4 minutes of prep work would have solved this problem for you, Joe.
I need Coach HP and Joe Matarese together.
That would be well. I mean, the ultimate would be Stuttering John.
Oh,
if
I don't
Coach
know.
HP could interview John.
I don't know because it would be Coach HP blowing Matarese and then Matarese blowing himself.
Yeah, honestly, I think Coach HP interviewing anyone would be good. He's the best interviewer of our time.
Window to the right or your left. I don't know how you're looking at the screen. Comedian Mike Recine. Is it Recini? Recini?
No.
You never know with these
you do
names. Am I Matarese? Am I Matarese? Am I Mattress? And who knows?
Boo!
No, you're not.
Boo!
We know that you're not, Joe.
Was that
How you
just to
say your
build up?
name?
Was that just a build up to call him Mattress? Boo!
Am I Joey Mattresses? Is that good branding?
We're gonna go to the Matareses.
Am I Joe Matta something? I don't know, but
Good riff.
excited to have Mike Recine on. Really funny
Floundering.
comic. I watched some of his stuff. You might in his bio, it even says, "Hey, you might have seen me on Conan if you saw it in 2016 and 2018." But I'll give him props because not easy to get on those late night talk shows. He was on Conan 2 times, and that's pretty impressive for a young comic to get on.
He's talking about this like we're judging Mike Recine for some reason.
No, we're judging the only person we can see.
Like Recine is more popular than Matarese at this point. I don't know why he's acting like, listen, give the guy a chance. He's like, sure, his bio is shit, and he hasn't done anything in 6 years now. But come on, guys, enough. Stop. Just open your minds.
Just the late show when Ferguson hosted it, and then Craig Kilborn before that. I did those like 3 times, and I did Letterman twice. So
He did Conan twice, but here's how much better I am than him.
Well, no, you're going to get to the comparison. Basically, Joe's saying, sure, he did Conan twice, but I'm going to show you how little that means.
I feel like him and I are probably at almost the he's a lot younger than me, but we're probably at the same level of me credits kind of. He's got the half-hour comedy.
Right now, Mike Recine is backstage swallowing a gun. Just like, motherfucker.
Stop it.
I mean, it's kind of like looking in the mirror. I don't know the guy's fucking last name, but he's pretty much me.
The same level of TV credits kind of. He's got the half-hour Comedy Central special. I did one of those too, so kind of on the same level there.
This is sort of the anti-Coach HP, where he's like, this guy's pretty worthless, huh? he's done the same horse shit I've done, and look at me interviewing this schmuck.
In his bio, though, it says he's got a fucking shitload of comedian friends that are all doing really big. From
now, I'm guessing Recine is doing that, like, ironically. Like, I'm friends with Shane Gillis, Sam, like that. That's a funny way to do it, like a bio, because it's like self-deprecating.
Right.
And Joe's like, before you doubt this guy, listen, if you think Conan's a bullshit credit, hold on. Wait till you know all the facts.
Wait till you see who this guy gets lunch with.
We know Shane Gillis. They all know Shane Gillis. It looks like he knows Mark Normand.
Looks like he knows. These are the credits before Recine is backstage waiting to be brought on. And looks like he knows Mark Normand.
I thought he was like floundering, waiting for him to get there.
It says here he met Colin Quinn once. That's something, huh?
Pretty
He's
cool.
friends with Nick Mullen. He's friends with Recine might have done that self-deprecatingly. Joe is like, come on, guys. Like, this is a reason to listen to him. He knows fucking Sam Morrill.
That he did a little short film that I saw with Sam Morrill. He knows all the guys in the New York City comedy circuit that are killing it. So he'll probably be the next one.
What are you basing that on? I like Mike Recine. I think he's very funny. But Joe's like, listen to the list of people he knows.
He knows people.
Does he know Joe Rogan? No, I'm sorry, Coach.
All right, so Mike's now on the show, and this is everyone. Put your eyes on Mike Recine for this next clip.
Okay.
This is his reaction to what Joe says here.
Let's think, because I was you heard me. You could hear me in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I was saying. Yeah. So like,
we were talking. Yeah.
I was trying to say, I'm like, I think this guy's got like a lot of you're the new version of me.
Yeah.
Which seems like, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that, and my son, that you can very clearly hear in the other room, I thought about leaving him fatherless. You said
that. Next, we have him talking about Italians.
Well, this is very interesting because you're watching Joe like try and relate to his guest, but while the guest is essentially criticizing, he's like, "Oh, you think I'm you, Joe? Listen to what I think of essentially your act."
Yeah, and just so everyone knows who's just listening, on the bottom of Joe's screen, I just want everyone to know before I play this clip. It says, "Go see my 93.7% Italian comedy tour."
I didn't even know that part.
Do you have any Italian material? Do you bring it up on stage, or do you just not?
I guess not really, a little bit, but I don't want to. I guess I wouldn't want to do like too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I think there's more. I think like I don't know, stereotypical. Actually, I can talk about this a lot. Stereotypical Italians kind of bug me. I don't know if you've been on social media recently.
Me too.
He looks so mad.
Joe's stirring his Sunday gravy while he says this.
He's so fucking pissed.
But there seems to be this renaissance of like Italian content creators, but the stuff they talk about is nothing really that interesting, or like, you know, it's just like, hey, let me be honest. You like stuffed shells and ravioli. It's like 4 million views. You know, I think the algorithm's trying to make us like look bad. I hate these people so much.
Speak.
We have a similar outlook as
Joe, you opened for Sebastian Maniscalco and started labeling everything you do Guinea Wop Dago comedian. You literally have Italian comedy nights.
This is our last clip from this here. It's just called "Oops."
All right, let's hear this.
I think people still kind of make that mistake though, where it's like they talk about themselves a little too much, and they talk about their identity, and they do kind of forget to write jokes. You know?
Yeah. You're nailing me.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I think people kind of talk about their anxiety and think it's really interesting, and change the format of the podcast every 6 fucking episodes.
That's my favorite thing though, is he goes, "You're nailing me," and Recine just goes, "Oh, sorry."
Go, let's hear that again.
Yeah. You're nailing me. That's me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, but I'm aware. So like even right now, like I'm similar to you, where I have a new special coming out that I filmed over a year ago, and it's just about to come out, and I'm starting to write again, and I'm trying to write more jokes, and I
couldn't even think of a word.
I think I just get a little lazy with it sometimes. I think because I can get away with. That's what happens if you have personality on stage. Like you're kind of quiet and reserved on stage. So when you're that way.
Oh, let's hear why Mike sucks and Joe's actually great.
I got a lot of personality. You're quiet.
Yeah, no, you're an introverted weirdo that just relies on stupid joke writing. I have a personality. Fucking Joe.
Like you're kind of quiet and reserved on stage. So when you're that way, you better have good jokes, or you're gonna bomb, right? I mean.
Seems like, no, you're gonna bomb.
Me? No, you.
No, you said. Fucking yeah, but Matarese does like these Italian comedy nights, and Racine's like, you know what fucking bothers me?
Everything about you kind of sucks.
Poor Joe. But he goes on to tell that the story about this guy that lent him the money. You weren't here for this. Are you aware of this?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Joe. There's no way Joe's not getting scammed, and I can't wait for the fallout.
He's like, yeah, my wife's a doctor. We'll pay it off.
I'm actually not rooting for that, because Joe seems like a half decent guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I can feel, I know he's going to lose tens of thousands of dollars to this
Yeah,
fucking
because
guy.
that guy could sell for $5 and he'll still owe him money, right?
Yeah, Joe thinks he's got it all worked out, like he can veto all sales or something like that. But there's no way this guy would have signed the deal if that was the case.
He could probably get something somewhere. Probably not. What was it? $250,000.
I won't do it for less than $250. Someone offers me $249, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So that's the update with our boy Joe Matarese.